So real quick, man, I want to talk about the news, the headline of Michael Bay directing a Lobo movie. And number one, I'm excited about just having his name thrown inside of the ring for directors and potential uh, leaders of this Lobo movement, man. This thing has been going on for I'd say at least 10 to 12 years, trying to get a Lobo movie. Started out with The Rock. Batista's name was thrown in there. Hunter Helmsley was thrown in there for a while. You know, you had Colin Farrell was thrown in there for a while. You had so many different people. I think even Jason was thrown inside of there. You know, Aquaman, and it just never went anywhere. And then all of a sudden, you know, you fast forward. I think like let's go 7 or 8 years later, and then The Rock starts really breaking through on Hollywood. Okay, he turns into pretty much a box office Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, he pretty much replaces Arnold Schwarzenegger at the box office for the most profitable, you know, movie star in America. And he comes with the idea of doing the Lobo movie, and Warner Brothers pretty much just squashes it. They say, you know what, we're not going to go that route because, you know, we're not ready to do rated R films. Deadpool hadn't arrived yet. Logan hadn't arrived yet. Pretty much nobody had taken a really, really good, you know, turn at bat for rated R comic book films. And they denied The Rock that. But they said, you know what, we'll give you something, The Rock. Here we go. Dwayne, we want you to do, you know, Black Adam. And fast forward, we got the DCU started with Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, Justice League, Wonder Woman, all this stuff. And, you know, it was a rough patch, a rough battle with the critics when pretty much we lost, okay? Let's just be honest, okay? I'm a Justice League fan, I'm a Zack Snyder fan, DCU fan, but we got our asses handed to us, okay? And the only thing that happened out of that was The Rock never got a chance to do Lobo. He never got a chance to do, you know, Black Adam. And pretty much The Rock went on his own path. All right. And then all of a sudden, you know, you had the hits of Logan. You had Deadpool. You now have Venom. You now have, you know, so many different comic book films that are rated R and have a potential to be rated R, you know, from the New Mutants that got pushed back till 2019 or 2020, whenever the hell that's coming out. And everybody's just pretty much just like, okay, you know what? If we're going to do the rated R thing, we got to follow the way that, you know, Deadpool did and pretty much just go all in. So throwing Michael Bay into this mix to bring his hate into the DCEU, to bring his hate into DC films, to bring his following from Transformers, it's a good thing, okay? It's going to get people interested in it. Obviously, they're going to hate it. No matter what you do, Michael Bay is going to be despised, period, man. But, I mean, I enjoy it because I think that he fell when it came to the Transformers, okay? First one was amazing. Second one was just very disrespectful to Optimus Prime. Third was just like, I don't even know what to say. And then we get to The Last Night, and he kind of reinvented himself, reinvented the entire franchise. And, you know, now they're taking it to where they're doing spin-offs and, you know, having, you know, different people, you know, taking over the director roles, and that frees him up. So that's where it comes from, man. Having Michael Bay at the top of this list for Lobo, it gives Lobo the opportunity and the exposure to do something that hasn't been done, especially with DC Comics, and that's to have a really good run overseas. All right, the only person that's had a good run overseas has been Wonder Woman, and you guys know how I feel about that movie. Okay, it's a good movie, it's a decent movie, but it's just not my cup of tea because it took the easy Marvelized route. And you know, hey, if you can't beat them, join them, and they did. They joined them, and you know, we lost in the end because Justice League was pretty much destroyed. All right. I mean, they took that son of a bitch and just flipped it around, slapped it down, and just threw it out there. It was like, hey, take it, whatever. And now there's reports of Zack Snyder being fired, and we'll talk about that soon. But as far as, you know, with Michael Bay, good job, man. And I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully something comes of it. I doubt it, though. Right here. Keep the budget low. That's it. Press that button. Yeah,